Super Mario Brothers Wonder is finally here. The long wait is finally over. And today I am finally doing my review of Super Mario Brothers Wonder. Now, if you're wondering, this is a bit late and everything? Well, yeah, it is. But I wanted, for this game in particular, to just play a massive chunk of it so I can really gather my thoughts in a way which I can just share in every way to every type of person. And I'm very far through this game, and I've trying to 100% this game, and I think and hope that I will manage to do that. But today I would just like to do my review of Super Mario Brothers Wonder. First thing you have to talk about with Super Mario Brothers Wonder is how original and how fresh this game feels to past 2D Mario games. I am someone who is incredibly nostalgic to New Super Mario Bros. Wii, New Super Mario Bros. 2, or even the DS1 or Mario U. I love them all, but they were just kind of the same thing. They were the same bag of tricks every single game. And if you love that, like me, then that's fine. But we can all admit that we needed something new. And I think that's where everyone agrees, is that it was getting old. We couldn't have another one of these. We needed something new. And this is new. The animation is different. It looks amazing. It looks absolutely fantastic. It has new power-ups, more characters. You interact with the levels way more than you normally would in the other ones. It adds new things like talking flowers or the Wonder Flower. It adds so many new things, and I think that's where this game is going to get a lot of people, is how new and fresh it is. And it's instantly become a must-have Nintendo Switch game. You're someone who is thinking, which Nintendo Switch game should I pick up? I've just spent this money on one. Super Mario Bros. Wonder is going to be one that I am going to highly request. Now, while I would still probably say Mario Kart 8 Deluxe is the one, I would still argue that Mario Bros. Wonder is definitely a must-have game at the same time. Another thing I would love to say about this game is that it controls like butter. It is so smooth the way this game moves, and you can see that just from the trailers, or even just playing the first prologue of the game. You know what you're going into. The controls are very smooth. They even allow you to change some of the controls in the game, and I really enjoy that. And I think these controls are translated a lot better to the Switch than Mario U was, and I think the controls are just way better and work in a better way. And introducing new type of moves and new ways to move, different things like that, is what makes this game stand out among all of the other Mario Brothers 2D games that we have had in the past decade. Next thing I want to say here is they have completely improved the character roster in almost every single way, and has by far the best character roster in any 2D Mario game, with us having Mario, Luigi, Peach, Daisy, Yellow Toad, Blue Toad, Yoshi, Red Yoshi, Yellow Yoshi, Light Blue Yoshi, and Nabbit. That is 12 amazing characters. With also this game including an easy mode, you're really able to stick and understand with this game, and it's really good to welcome new players as well, as that Nabbit and Yoshis don't take damage. That being said as well, it's not just Koopas and Goombas and Piranha Plants in this game. There's so many wacky and amazing and standout characters in this game that there are just so many to explore and so many to learn about. How do you defeat them? How do you get around these different enemies that copy your moves or run into you or eat whatever they want? Different things like that is what makes this game stand out and makes it different to all the other 2D Mario games in which we have. Another new thing to this game is the badge system. Now, this is a thing which I feel like they haven't advertised a crazy lot because they wanted to leave it to a surprise. They've shown a few in the trailers, they've shown a few off, but this in particular badge system is fantastic because it's so quick and easy to change your badges through levels. They're so fun to use and so fun to master. There's training courses for them. Some of them you purchase at the Poplin shop, others you just unlock along the way through levels, and there is so much to do. And I don't want to give away many of these badges, so let me just say this here is please don't hear any spoilers because there are some amazing badges which they did not show in the trailers, and I can 100% see why. There is one badge in this game which, if you are an old 3D Mario fan, you are absolutely gonna love. Same with me. And the biggest marketing thing with this game is the wonder. And you touch a wonder flower, the level goes mad. Pipes are moving, enemies change, the coins change, everything changes no matter what. This is raucous and I love it because it provides a new level of difficulty, and I'm a person who loves difficulty in a 2D platformer, and this provides as much as I would want in a 2D Mario game. And I don't want to say a lot of what happens with these wonders, but they are so fun and they just change up the level, and and I highly recommend you expect the unexpected. That's going to sound really cringy, but I can't recommend that more. And you can 100% tell with this game that they had no limit in making it. They started making this game in 2019 with no specific date in when this game is going to come out. And you can 100% tell that through how polished this game is, how flawless this game is. No glitches. Star coins, or the 10 coins, are hidden in places which work. They're not just hidden in some random area which is just stupid to access. It's things like that. It's so creative and so immersive at the same time. And it's one of the best games I've played in years. It is absolutely fantastic. And adding new things and getting rid of things from the other games. For example, there's no time limit on the game anymore. You don't have to, wait. You don't have to be on a limit. So that means you can explore the level in a much greater manner. And then the next thing that they also decided to add in this game are more power-ups. We all know about the elephant form, which is just absolutely fantastic. Almost feels like the Mega Mushroom from Mario DS, but it's so cool. It's so fun to use. There's so many uses for it. There's also the drill power-up, which you unlock quite late in the game. I just want to point that out. Of course, you have your normal fire flower. You can't go without that. And they made Blue Yoshi, Baby Blue Yoshi from Mario Brothers U into a power-up with the bubble flower at the same time. I think that's what it's called. And of course, you have your normal mushroom and the superstar at the same time. Now, I would have liked to have them included a couple more. A couple more power-ups would have been nice, but as that you've got the badges and the wonder effect, I think it's reasonable. Now, this game isn't quite perfect. I do have a couple of complaints. The power-ups is one, but the bosses in this game are incredibly underwhelming. Most of them, without saying too much, are incredibly easy, and they didn't market much of the bosses at all, and I can see why. These bosses are not very good. They are incredibly easy, they are incredibly simple, there's no wit to them, and they're mostly Bowser Jr. Wonder Effect ones, and they're incredibly easy to get past and just so simple at the same time that it's kind of just, it feels like a bit of a joke at this point. And the final boss, although I haven't played it, I have heard some things. It's really awesome, but the normal boss battles I think could have been a lot better. And then something which I'm not going to call a positive or negative on this because I really don't know where I feel with this. But this game's music is very hit or miss. You either love it or you hate it, and I'm still on the fence with it, because there's some music in sort of the opening of this game which really stands out, and I've found myself humming a lot. And music is one of the most important things in games, in my opinion. Like, if you don't have great music, then I think that is an instant negative. But with me, is there has been a wide amount of music that I have liked and have found myself listening to. In particular, like the menu music is great. I just can't get my head around how connected I am to it yet, and how I really feel about it. And I think it's going to take a little while for me to decide on that. But wrapping things up a little bit, I would like to, say my congrats and a incredibly well done to Kevin Afghani. Now, if you don't know who he is the voice actor for the Talking Flowers, and also the new voice actor for Mario and Luigi, who does an absolutely fantastic job in this role. He is amazing. He literally sounds directly identical to Charles Martinet, and I really, really adore that. And the future of 2D Mario looks very bright. Shows there's a light at the end of the tunnel for all game franchises, just as a whole. And they're just doing it right. And they know what the fans want, so they're giving them that. And I really appreciate that. Super Mario Bros. Wonder is everything I wanted. It is an absolutely perfect game with a few flaws, but no game can be fully perfect, and it gets the things which everyone wanted it to right, and it's a very beautiful and amazing, stunning game which I highly recommend you check out. Everything about this game is amazing, whether you're talking about the platforming, the online play, the quirky characters, the animation, all of that is absolutely perfect, and I adore that. So thank you so much for watching, guys. Please do comment, like, and subscribe, and share this video with your friends and family. And let me know your thoughts on Super Mario Bros. Wonder down below in the comments. But that's all for you guys. Thank you so much for watching. See you guys in the next one. Goodbye.